everyone. Thank you for joining me on this trip. Today I'm not going to work so hard. I'm only a few minutes away from that natural shelter that I built for my 10,000 subscriber special, and you know, I didn't want to go through and find all new material when I have it just a couple minute hike that way, so I brought it all over here, and I'm going to get this set up real quick and then I'll be right back with you. So about right there. Go. On there. Hold on, I'm gonna have to take this jacket off. It's about 36 degrees and it's going to be a rain and snow mixture tonight, so I put a couple extra layers on just in case, but right now one of them's coming off. Okay, so actually surprisingly nobody came through and tore down the shelter and everything, but then again there ain't a whole lot of people out here in the winter. So I was able to reuse everything. All right, tighten that up. Right, that's done. You get all these leaves out of the way. Everything's soaked, so I'm not too worried about it spreading, but just in case, because you never know. And I'm gonna grab some rocks from over there and get a fire pit ready. It's getting kind of late. I had a few errands to run. Today's Friday. I got home late from work last night, slept in a little bit to recuperate, and had to go do a few things this morning, so I got out here kind of late, but that's okay. We're still gonna have a good time. Right here's where that tent was that I hauled out of here a couple videos ago, and I'm gonna steal their rocks to make a fire pit. We're doing it the lazy way today. Just one at a time. Well, since everything's wet, I'm just going to use a mini inferno here. lift it up just to give it a little bit of air. First time ever using the Mini Inferno, and works pretty good. Let's see how many's in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 altogether. So 6 emergency fires. That'll last me a while. Now while that's burning down, I'll tell you what I got set up here. I took a bunch of pine limbs here and I put it underneath the bottom of this tarp. It's just a 10 by 10 tarp that's folded in half of it's underneath. So I put some pine limbs underneath here. I've got this layer of tarp here, and then I've got my wool blanket to help stop convection. That should be enough to keep me nice and warm. You know, I'm pretty close to the fire, and I just took a ridge line here. I got a bowline nut on that side, trucker's hitch on this side, and I ran the line through this little loop here. It's supposed to be a little bit of wind tonight, and it's supposed to be an ice or a snow and rain mix tonight. So I wanted to be enclosed a little bit. That way all that snow and rain and everything ain't blowing into my tarp. So the wind is actually coming from that way. It's a northeast wind. So yeah, I'm gonna lay in here and see if it's any comfy. Oh yeah, that should be fine. I can feel the heat from the fire right here. So I've got a ribeye steak I'm gonna cook up. I'm gonna let that burn down, get a nice bed of coals. We'll be good to go. I decided to bring a ribeye with me because if you've been watching my videos, you know I've been going to the gym and working out and everything. And so far I am down 15 pounds. I think the last time I told you I was down 8. So I'm losing about maybe 3 or 4 pounds a week, which is a good healthy speed, I should say. But yeah, I've still got a couple more months until I go to the Pathfinder school. I'm going to do the basic class. I want to make sure that I'm in shape and ready to go, because it's going to be 3 days of hiking and constant doing something. So I'm pretty excited about it. Here I just got some salt, pepper, and garlic, and a little bit of lemon pepper. These are those 10-pack Advil bottles that you can get at the gas station or at Walmart. I use these a lot to put seasonings in. Whoops. Or sometimes I'll put some vegetable oil or something like that if I'm trying to cook with some oil. Turn that over and get that other side real quick before it gets too hot. I'll just relax for a minute and then eat my steak. By that time I should be getting pretty close to dark. I'll have a little bit of daylight left to finish gathering firewood for the night. Oh. Haven't really worked too hard today. I've recycled a lot of stuff that I used the last time I was out here. It's not that cold yet. Last I checked it was only like 37 degrees, which to me is warm. Tonight's low is supposed to be 28 degrees Fahrenheit. But we've been tricked before. We'll see how it goes. I built this just high enough to where I can sit underneath here. And if the wind starts blowing snow or rain or whatever's coming, should be able to keep it out of here. I should stay nice and warm. I've got it staked down in the front here. Yeah, that should be good. I love just coming out and just setting up a tarp. They're quick and easy. And I like to do different types of tarp shelters. There's, with something like this, a 10 by 10 with all these tie out points and grommets and everything, there's 100 different configurations you can make with them. And I try to do a different one each video. You can hear that steak sizzling. Man, I can't wait to eat it. I've been doing pretty good. Like I said earlier, I'm down about 15 pounds. I haven't made a whole bunch of drastic changes as far as my diet goes. I've been working out, but one thing I've been doing is I haven't been eating as soon as I wake up. I didn't bring any breakfast with me because, you know, I'm not going to eat breakfast. I guess they call that like intermittent fasting or something like that. But, you know, I'll normally be up for 4 or 5 hours before I eat something. And, you know, I've done a lot of little things, not a, you know, when people go on diets, they change like one big thing. You know, they'll cut out all carbs or they'll cut out all fat or whatever. I've just done a lot of little things, you know. Like instead of, you know, eating junk food, you know, I'll snack on an apple. But I've cut out all sugary drinks. You know, I've been drinking nothing but water, or I'll drink tea without sugar, which is probably what I'm going to heat up for me tonight to drink. You know, instead of just trying to do a lot of little things instead of one big thing. I've cut out quite a bit of carbs. You know, I'm not eating so much bread or anything, but I don't want to cut out carbs completely because I've done that in the past. I've done the whole keto thing, and while you do lose weight, I felt sick all the time. I felt weak. Maybe it's just me, but a lot of people swear by it, but I wasn't going to try it this time. I got to have some carbs, especially the, you know, working out. You know, I want to make sure I have the energy to get through a workout. It's looking good. Alright, let's see how I did. Medium, medium well. That's what I'm talking about. Cheers. This is so good. The only thing it's missing is a little bit of cayenne. Give it a little bit of a kick. It's really tender. And with that salt, pepper, and garlic. Excuse my manners while I'm eating. I'm talking. I'm using my hands. But we're roughing it. I tell you, this thing is awesome. I got some water out of that creek over there, and the water is clear as it is, but I'm sure it doesn't taste very good. Run it through that like Aquafina. Well, not Aquafina. Aquafina has a weird aftertaste. I'm not a big fan, but yeah, it tastes like filtered water. It's pretty good. I don't think I can finish this. I'm like super full. I am full. That's a big old ribeye. I hate to waste that though. That ribeye costs, what did it cost? Let me see. Where's it at? Whew. $13. Holy smokes. I told my wife to pick me up a ribeye last night on her way home. I forget how expensive they are. But hell, there's probably $5 worth of meat right there. Oh well, I'm not gonna make myself sick over it. But I don't have much daylight left, so I need to get some firewood set up for tonight. I'm gonna set it probably right over here, that way when I wake up I can just grab it, throw it on there. But it's pretty dark out here. This camera is a good camera to where even if it starts getting dark, the camera will make it look like it's still pretty bright out. So I'm gonna spend the next 15, 20 minutes or so getting the rest of the firewood I need, and then I'll be right back with you guys. Well, I got a decent stack of firewood here. I'm probably gonna have to get about twice as much as I have here to make it through the night, maybe a little bit more. But I'm on to my last battery. They don't last very long. I'm gonna go tomorrow after I leave here and pick up another battery or two. But I'm gonna finish getting the rest of my firewood, get everything put away that I'm not gonna use anymore, and I'm gonna say goodnight for now. I'll see you in the morning. Oh, but I meant to show you, this is the book I'm reading tonight. I'm about halfway through it already. Bushido, the Samurai Code of Japan. If you guys have seen my other videos, you know that I like Japanese culture. I think it's interesting. I'm also kind of a geek when it comes to anime and manga and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to be reading tonight. I'm going to try to finish it. Where am I at here? There's my mark. I am on chapter 9, The Duty of Loyalty. And yeah, a little less than halfway to go. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. Well, we got pretty lucky. There's only a little bit of snow on this side. And let me go around here. We have just a little bit on the back. And none on this side. But yeah, I had a pretty good night. It didn't even get that cold. So, and the snow fell for maybe 5 minutes, and it didn't last very long. So yeah, it was a pretty good night. I still had a little bit of firewood left over. Yeah, this is one of the best nights I've had in the woods. Be a pain in the butt to get it back in there. Almost got it. There we go. You guys left a lot of comments in my last video asking me to talk more about the PKS Scorpion that I got from Pathfinder Knife Shop in Indianapolis. And yesterday was my first full day of really using this thing, and I gotta tell you, this thing is tough. I used it a lot. You know, what I look for in a knife is a full tang knife that fits well in the hand, has a 90-degree spine so I can throw sparks if I need to, and use it on a ferro rod. And this thing is awesome. I used it a lot yesterday. I was batoning wood. I did a little bit of carving, and I bet it's still pretty sharp. Let's see if it'll shave my arm here. I bet it will. Let's see. Let's get a close-up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. With ease. So yeah, that's pretty cool, man. It may be a while before I really need to put this on the leather strop, you know, just to kind of address the edge. This thing is awesome. I'm gonna get a lot of years out of this. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I want to thank you all for watching, And as always, if you would, please leave a like, a comment, and hit the bell notification if you haven't done so already, and share if you would. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all the support you guys have shown me over the past year. But yeah, so I'm going to try to get back out here next weekend, get another video for you guys, and I'll see you guys then. Take care.